My name is Chris Powles. I am the Director of Sales of the Hvizda Realty Group. My role on the team, in addition to working with my own buyer and seller clients, is to hire, train, mentor, and coach the agents on our team. So in my role as Director of Sales, I talk to a lot of aspiring agents, and I hear often these ideas and thoughts and myths around what they think the job and career actually is, or what they think it is versus what it actually is. So I want to kind of pull the curtain back and share what it's really about, and not just what TV or social media shows that it's about. Myth number one is that real estate is easy money. If you have an established career, if you have established clients, it can be extremely lucrative. But when you are getting started, there is a lot of time, energy, and effort that takes to get that train moving. There's marketing expenses, there's travel expenses, there's, all of your systems and websites and tools. And it can take a lot of time to start earning that income because you don't get paid until the deal closes. So you are essentially working for free until you close the deal. The second myth that I hear most common is that, all we do is show houses. And if you watch HGTV, that might be what it looks like. Just, an agent opening a door, showing a kitchen, showing a pool, and then collecting a big paycheck at the end. Reality is that is the tip of the iceberg that people can see, and all of the other work is below the surface. So there are, contracts, understanding the market, negotiations, managing people's emotions, managing other agents, managing your own, maybe staff of admin or marketing, specialists. So there is much more that goes on behind the scenes. I would say showing a house is probably about 10% or less of the job. Yeah, and one of the favorite myths that I hear all the time, myth number 3 here, is the flexible schedule. We kind of joke that people get into real estate for a flexible schedule. I'm always like, oh, so you want to work all of the hours. The truth be told, there is some flexibility in your schedule. Like I can sort of maybe take some time here or there, but what is not flexible is doing the work of contacting people and communicating with people, building relationships. If that doesn't happen on a consistent basis, day over day, month over month, year over year, it's going to be reflected in your business and ultimately in your income. You're going to have inconsistent business. You're going to have an inconsistent income. So if you imagine the job as work whenever you want, then you will kind of get a paycheck sort of whenever you work. Now that we've talked about the 3 myths that I hear most often, I'll give you one truth. The truth is that it can be a life-changing career. And it was a life-changing career for me. It changed the trajectory financially for our family. It opened up opportunities that I never could have dreamed of. It is an incredibly rewarding profession, not only financially, but emotionally, helping clients get to, their dreams or help them out of a tough situation. But it definitely takes hard work. It definitely takes some time, and it's not easy. So our goal with the Hvizda Realty Group is to get you to that level of success faster by cutting out all of the extra stuff that agents think they need to do to get started and get to the most important things that are going to help you earn an income for yourself and your family faster. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Again, I'm Chris Powles, Director of Sales of the Hvizda Realty Group, and I'll see you all next time.